It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see Hayden Hurst. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Blues and the Commanders, and it comes your way next.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Blues of Honolulu taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They
remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for our visitors from Hawaii, they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise, no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there right off the bat, 46 yards. And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not, that's your plan. Run the ball against them, that's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
I did, my bad. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 69 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They go play action here on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Blues march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. Leading them out, a 2-year starter at Ohio State and 2nd overall pick in the draft, C.J. Stroud.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception? Number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
And while he may not verbalize it, in his mind, going up against this defense, one of the worst rush defenses in the league, he's thinking 200-plus in this game.
And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Stroud off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, in boxing, they throw in the towel. In this case, you just got to wave the white flag, and you think to yourself, if he could just get past that initial wave, he's got a chance to get free. But that screen, it was going nowhere from the start. It forces a 4th down.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Operating from the gun, Johnson. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Off play action, Johnson. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Off the bootleg, Johnson. And his throw is incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. But it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. And it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test, going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Johnson to throw on 3rd down. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Johnson. That is caught. Touchdown. Darnell Mooney, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Blues have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. He completes it to Wilson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to it quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, Can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up. And you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now here's Stroud on third down. That pass complete to Moore. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Ray McLeod to return. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. 13. Darnay Holmes, the one to bring him down. 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Johnson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And got his man complete. And they rattle off a big one. 54 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. A handoff from Mitchell running left. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Another run to Mitchell. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 90 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Running left, here's Mitchell. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Johnson now on 3rd down. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! From 8 yards out. And the Blues go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. The Washington offense set to take over. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. 3rd down and 6. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody because if you're a rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal.
62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Johnson off the play fake. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Once again, it's Mitchell. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him now to this point. 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Johnson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Back deep to return is KJ Hamler.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I've never returned punts, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not.
Touchdown! Darnell Mooney with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Blues are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they've put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this lead.
For the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Singletary to get the drive started. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. When you look at this defense, they're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out.
And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Stroud here on 3rd and long. Under pressure, they got him again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. McLeod to return it. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Darnell Mooney and the rest of this offense ready to go again. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
Whatever it takes, I'll get it. Show them what you got. Don't wait for nobody else to make it. You make the play. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Leave it all out here.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shake it up.
Let's go now.
So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Right back to Mitchell here. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Johnson. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And the Washington offense heading out. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Come on.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Singletary. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, check that.
Singletary here running out of the gun. Shoves him aside. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Check. Unlock line. Bronco switch. Smash. Check. Chapler.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 49-yard line.
Ready.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Stroud now. Pass complete. He's got Hendershot. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Reload. Hey. Check. Unlock line. Bronco switch.
Singletary trying the left side. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Gay's kick is good, and that drops the deficit from 28 to 25. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Short throw to Smith. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Johnson. That's complete to Mooney. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Here we go.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2. Off the play fake. Johnson. It's caught on the right side at Smith. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Smash, smash. Go.
On the handoff, Mitchell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. Looking to throw. Johnson. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Let's go now.
They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the 1st down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
Now Johnson, off play action, buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Ready, set.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Going for it, it's Mitchell. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Back to throw. Johnson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
Here's Mitchell. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Blues are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively.
And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
And Stroud now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. More the man in motion.
Here goes Stroud again. Going right back to Wilson.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Throwing now is Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Washington.
David Njoku from 21 yards away.
And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
Let's go now.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. This time they stay on the ground. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Here's Presley Harvin now.
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, Panther.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play.
So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top.
As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We began by taking a trip across the Atlantic to the City of Light, the French capital of Paris. And an 11-point game there as they come upon halftime. Trevor Lawrence, a touchdown pass in that first half. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. 2 touchdown passes there for Deshaun Watson. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Cedric Wilson, a touchdown reception. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be a touchback. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Stroud to throw it.
And the completion to Wilson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Stroud.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Here's Stroud.
This is the tight end, Njoku. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And
And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Stroud on third down now. That's Gallup on the slant. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Gay knocks this one through, and they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Johnson throwing to start the drive. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. 2nd and 10.
Check it.
Looking to throw. Johnson. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be out right at the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Here we go. Viking, 18. Ready.
They run over center with Mitchell. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Off play action. Johnson. He'll buy some time right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Another run with Mitchell. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Johnson. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Back to throw. Johnson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Well, I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go.
Ready, go. Let's go.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he is going to lose yardage here. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
You don't often see a sneak on second down. Usually that's reserved for a third or fourth down call. But the element of surprise was not with them, and they returned back on that attempt.
Ready.
Mitchell. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And I don't think he got in. He did it. He's stoned at the 1 yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's a 1 yard touchdown run. And the Blues' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1 yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
That's good for a Commander's first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Handoff on the option to Singletary. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Check. Unlock line.
They go right back to Singletary. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown! Elijah Moore, 37 yards. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
Commanders 20.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. And the Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. Lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Johnson. Short throw to Smith. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Come on. Hit.
And the Honolulu first down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Looking to throw. Johnson. Short throw underneath to Hurst. Bulldozes past him. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 44-yard line.
Trying the right side with Mitchell. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Johnson's throw here on target to Hurst.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Johnson. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hold the ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Washington going to send out their punter
as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Here's McLeod on the return.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Blues add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Washington offense back out there. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's White. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
So possession goes over here on the punt. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. We'll see if he can do it.
Come on. Hey.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Ready, break.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead. 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive.
1st down,
They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Blues are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Though definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
20. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And here we go on the next drive for Washington. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Now White with a first down throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now White. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Mike Pennell coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. This offense so far on 3rd down, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This will be 3rd and 15. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Now Gordon on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Smash, smash. Ready.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon going left. And a solid run down inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Honolulu,
they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they will head back home next week.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.